What I think about Draymond Green being heckled by a fan in the stand, and the man kept calling him a woman and calling him Angel Reese, and what I think about it, and Draymond Green was approaching him. It's par for the course, you know. It's sad to say. If you heckle Draymond Green, all you gotta do is say, "Well, you'll be joining me soon," because you're gonna get thrown out the game. I mean, you don't have to disrespect his manhood. All you gotta do is say, "Hey, I got an open seat." All you gotta do with Draymond Green is buy him a ticket, because chances are he gonna give you those two, two fouls, two flagrant, two technical, and he gonna be joining you soon. So I got a two-seater for a two plan. The Draymond Green specially, two technicals, 2 points, and a seat for two. But as much as I can't stand Draymond Green, nobody should be able to heckle and call disrespect a man out of his manhood or whatever, regardless. That's just wrong. These sports fans are ridiculous and embarrassing. You're gonna spend all that money to go there and heckle somebody. But then again, I remember going back to Jackie Robinson, the racism and how they act like animals. I loved the pandemic when it was a lockdown and you couldn't go into the stands because people have been acting unruly. They've done the most to embarrass themselves and gotten their butt thrown out. You remember that whole thing with the Yankees and the Dodgers series when those two guys grabbed Mookie Bettis' glove, tried to take his hand off. The people, the racism that goes in the stands, the attacks, the assaults, the verbal. No, Russell Westbrook going through it, LeBron James, everybody went through it. And I'm not a fan of no Draymond Green. I can't stand Draymond Green because I think he overrated and is a hack. He's had some impact with Golden State, but he gets way too much shine for his antics. And there are bound to have been some fans who probably thought he was a diva, how he be, you know, going after male players. If they were using that criteria, if this was like Steven Adams' cousin, Steven Adams who got kicked all in the regions by Draymond, then if that was Steven Adams' cousin, you know, or how he assaulted Sabonis, or how he assaulted Rudy Gobert. I understand. I don't condone that word usage, but I understand how people on the road might be irate at Draymond Green's antics and tactics because they're on some WWF tip. However, to disrespect his manhood like that, and the refs and people ain't saying nothing, and the security ain't taking out, and how far will people go? Well, why would you spend all that money to hassle somebody when you should have just gone ahead and bought him a ticket? Because Draymond don't last long enough in games. He either's getting embarrassed because he can't defend nobody no more, and he going to yell at the rest and blame them. And he don't even take a shower. Just give him a ticket and have him come sit next to you. Y'all can heckle people together because that's where he really belongs. But this was disrespect for a heckler, even. He just don't do that, you know. Unless, of course, you Steven Adams, his cousin, then I could understand. If you Steven Adams' cousin, considering what Draymond did, you know, and Dave Draymond's tendencies and how he acts. But um, you know, I don't condone it. But I didn't like to see Draymond Green get interviewed after the game with a Clutch Sports shirt on. I mean, what was up with that? But we know he's bought and paid for by LeBron and all that. That's a whole nother story. He won't even support his man Steph like he supports LeBron. Just saying. But having said all that though, no, Draymond Green and the heckler fan was not a good look. And this is the problem with the way these fans are today. They pay all their money to. Why would you do something stupid when you can get your butt thrown out and be banned for heckling someone? And what is your purpose? You know, dude looked like Dean Kane too. It was crazy. Anyway, let me know what you think about Draymond Green and the heckler fan and the exchange. And the guy was calling him an Angel Reese, and I didn't understand that at all. And Draymond was trying to say he's a man. He's got four kids. They don't stop him. The mental illness in these stands is real. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm all the time. Peace.